Hey everybody, so today is October 1st, 2018, which means I have been keto for 2 years. This is my 2-year anniversary video. Oh, what a ride this has been. I have went from 285 pounds down to 136. I am in a normal BMI range for my height. I am 5'2". I am very short. And if you're new to this channel, a little bit of a backstory. I've been obese my whole life and I just decided to give this a shot and it actually worked. That first year I was low carb, dirty keto. All I did was if there was something I was craving, I would Google that recipe, the high carb recipe with the word keto added to it or low carb added to it, and I would find an alternative and I would make it, eat it, and go on with my life. But every day for the past 2 years, every day I have been under 20 net carbs a day. Now for this past 6 months, I've probably been under 10 or 8 carbs a day because I've been doing carnivore for the last 6 months. But we'll get to that in a minute. So first year, low carb, dirty keto. Second year, extremely strict keto, high veggie, intermittent fasting for the first 6 months. And then this past 6 months, because IF was not working for me. I was cold during the day. I felt horrible with fasting. So it just didn't work for me, but I did give it a shot. Trust me, I was not well during my fasting hours. So I decided to switch over to carnivore, and that way I can just eat whatever I want as long as it's animal products. Coffee, tea, and 100% baker's chocolate are the only 3 things on my list that are not carnivore. So come October 15th, here in about 2 weeks, I will be 6 months carnivore. The only thing I plan on adding back in are jalapenos, like some peppers and tomatoes. Those are the only vegetables that I kind of want to add back in. I'm going to do them one at a time just to see how my digestive tract reacts, because I don't want to go back to lettuces. I don't want to go back to cruciferous vegetables. They really, really hurt my stomach. They cause me to bloat. You guys, this is not a diet for me. This is going to be how I live the rest of my life. And I'm totally okay with that. I'm so happy and I feel so good. So I had PCOS. I was on prescriptions for that. I'm pretty sure I had high blood pressure, but I didn't go to the doctor enough to get it checked. And I know my blood glucose was through the roof, but I hadn't been diagnosed as a diabetic. My grandparents were diabetics. My mother was borderline diabetic before she passed away. So I was 285 pounds. I was obese. I was eating the average American diet. So I decided to just change that. And wow, I feel amazing. If I didn't feel good just on low carb and keto, I feel really good now that I'm on carnivore. So I will be sticking with that. So my hair and my nails are growing super fast. I did an Insta story on my nails the other day before we started cutting trees down, which of course broke all my nails. And my hair, that it is growing so much. Like I chopped it off to here just a few weeks ago and now it's already down to here. It's growing super fast. And it's all wiry up here because all the new growth that's coming in is making it look fluffy. And I'm like, I try to push it down and it doesn't work. Something else, there's been a lot of new subscribers lately and I'm not quite sure why. I didn't say or do anything different. Someone asked me if I have loose skin. I have like in the center of where your abs are supposed to be, I have like a lot of loose, squishy skin. And then down below my belly button, I have a flap of skin. Now, I'm not going to show it on here because I'm sure I'll probably get flagged for it or something. But there's like a flap of skin. I still feel fat under that. And so I know they say intermittent fasting is supposed to like reduce that. I have so much skin that there ain't IF in the world that's going to fix this. On my arms, I do have skin. So it's like from here down. And it's very thin. Like there's not much left in it on both arms. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to live with it. Someone asked me, why don't you save up and have it removed? We're a single income family of 6. I shop at Kroger, Dollar Tree, and Walmart to get all of our food. That is my main concern. The rest of the money goes to bills and stuff like that. I've also kind of gone into minimalism a little bit since I've also been on this journey. You learn when you conquer one thing, you can conquer many different things. Infections, that was something else that came up. I know I'm jumping around here, but I'm just trying to think off of a list of things that I wanted to talk about today. My belly button and my underskin does get infected if I don't take care of it. Okay, I know there are insurance companies out there, after you've been to the doctor so many times, that they will pay for the skin removal. However, when my belly button barely starts to get infected, I immediately start taking care of it. Like, I do extra powders, I do some cream, whatever it takes to dry it out and get it cleaned up, because I don't want to be in the pain from it. It hurts. I feel like to get the insurance to pay for it, I would have to be in a lot of pain 6 to 8 times a year and go to the doctor with stinky rashes and stuff like that just so they can write me a note to have it removed. I don't even want to go that far. I don't want to get into that much pain just so the insurance will cover it. We have private insurance that we pay for out of our pockets. It's like $1,000 a month. It's not cheap. But when I get the money, when I save up and get it, then I will get it removed. Right now, there are other things that take priority in my family at the moment and in our house. And I'm not going to go into detail, but those things take priority over some excess skin. I just tuck it in my pants and I keep on moving. I am going to be adding some pictures and little videos that I've been saving to put in with this 2-year keto anniversary. You guys, I'm not going back. I'm not going to do a carb up. I'm not going back to the way that I used to live. This is how I'm going to be for the rest of my life, and I'm happy. If you are overweight, I used to sit, when I was overweight back when we lived in the city, I used to watch The Biggest Loser the first 2 seasons, and man, I would like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bust my butt. I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat right, and I'm going to lose the weight. By the 3rd episode, I'm sitting there with a bag of chips watching them work out on TV because I had given up. But the first 2 episodes of the first 2 weeks, for some reason I could stay on track. By that 3rd episode, I was stuffing my face. And I would cry from seeing them drop weight so much that it would cause me to be emotional. Then I would be in there grabbing the ice cream out of the freezer, and I'd be sitting in front of the TV eating ice cream while I watch them lose weight. So that was way years ago. So I've been trying to lose weight for a long time. And it just finally clicked. Keto clicked for me. Carnivore clicked for me. And I think once you get over that hump of the first 6 weeks, you can do this. You can. You really can, if you can stay on track. Being broke kind of helps it, because you just go out and you spend all your money, your budgeted money that you need to on the healthy foods when you got nothing left, and moving out to the country. Lately I haven't liked it out here a whole lot. I do miss the city, but out here where we live, there's no pizza delivery and there are no restaurants within 20 miles. So it kind of makes it easy not to have to worry about drive-thrus and coffee drive-thrus and delivery pizza. So that kind of helps a little bit, but I don't recommend it. Winters are horrible in the country. You get stuck. But yeah, I'm a normal person. I'm nobody special. I'm just a mama of 4 who wanted to get healthy, and I did it. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to keep on pushing through. And, maybe in 5 to 10 years, I'll have the money to have my skin removed. And when I have it removed, I will document every bit of that and share it with you. I promise. I can't believe it. I am a normal BMI for my height. My size 6s are loose. I remember when I got to a 14, I was like super duper excited. I was like jumping up and down in the dressing room, and then to a size 10 at home. Someone gave me a pair of size 10s and they fit. Then someone gave me a pair of size 8s and I tried those on and they fit. And then when I got into those size 6s and now they are loose, oh my gosh. If you want to know, I should be, according to the apps, eating 1,450 to 1,500 calories a day, about 110 fat, and I don't know what the protein is. I don't memorize all this stuff. I just eat when I'm hungry. But lately, I have been 18 to 2,000 calories, 14 glasses a day, because I've been outside, and I get super thirsty, and I don't want to get dehydrated. I know 130 fat is like my limit. If I go over 130 grams of fat, I get really nauseous. So I know where my limit for fat intake is. I have definitely experimented with that one. And my protein is definitely below that. It's probably like 75, 80 grams. And that's just a rough estimate. I do track my food every day so I can go back and look. I get on the scale once a week. But as far as anything else, when it comes to buckling down and I'm going to stick to this, I'm going to stick to that. The only thing for the past 2 years that I have religiously done is stay under 20 carbs. That is it. That is the only thing that I've done. And as far as exercise, I lift the little weights. I lift the 50-pound weight a couple times a week when I remember to go in there and do it. I do walk a lot, but I do that for stress relief. I don't do that for exercise or anything like that. That first year, all I did was walk. And the second year, I started lifting, and I finally got up to 50 pounds. And I just did that so that I could lift the feed bags at Tractor Supply without someone feeling sorry for me and trying to help me. So the other day when I went in and got my rabbit's pine pellets for his litter box, I had like 4 bags up on a thing, and a guy stopped me. He looked like Garth Brooks. He had the hat on. He's like, "Little lady, you're going to hurt yourself." And I'm like, "I've been training for this." He has no idea what's been going on in my life, but it was just funny. I'm going to add some stuff on here. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for all the new subscribers. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Bye. What do you think, Gabby? Can you see it?
Mutton.